Hello and welcome. A new patch has been released and let's see what's it about. 7.34D. First we have item changes. Blade Mail, damage bonus decreased from 20 to 18. Ewell Scepter of Divinity, the recipe cost decreased and total cost also decreased from 775 to 675. Hands of Midas attack speed bonus decreased from 40 to 35. Heart of Taras recipe cost increased from 1200 to 1300 and the total cost increased from 5000 to 5100. Wind Waker recipe cost increased from 1300 to 1400. Total cost is unchanged. Because Wind Waker is expensive, but Ewell Scepter is cheaper by 100. Neutral item changes. This was pretty bad. This became bad. They made it a little bit worse now. Occult Bracelet, mana regen per stack decreased from 0.5 to 0.4. Tumbler's Toy, mana bonus decreased from 200 to 150. And Ninja Gear, the disguise cooldown increased from 45 seconds to 60 seconds. So you can use it once per minute. And if you smoke it, like if you use the active of Ninja Gear to disguise yourself and you backpack the Ninja Gear or send it back to your base, it would actually remove the smoke. Then we have hero changes. Base intelligence increased from 18 to 19 for Abaddon. Intelligence can also increase from 1.2 to 1.6. Damage barrier also increased from 110 to 200 to 120 to 210. Antimate base armor also increased by 1. And mana cost decreased for the mana void 100 to 300 to 100 to 200. And Arc Warden Spark Wraith now deals 40% more damage to non-hero units. Now can be self-cast to spawn the double next to the Arc Warden for his Tempest double ultimate. Beastmaster base armor decreased by 1 and root duration decreased also from 1 second to 0.2, 0.5, 0.75 to 1 second. Bounty Hunter base attack time decreased from 1.7 to 1.5 seconds. Base attack time. Is it an improvement or I'm not sure? So first you could do 1.7 attacks per second, or an attack from 1.7 second to 1.5. I'm not sure if it's an improvement or, but they said use the word decrease, so not sure. Cannot take it literally though, but I'm not sure what that means actually. Someone in the comment let me know. Remaster, Drunken Brawler, Brood of Multiplier decreased from 3x to 2.5x. Yeah, it was pretty strong. Primal Split, mana cost increased from 125 to 175 to 150 to 250. And Aghanim Shard cancel. Now always make a Brewmaster reappear according to regular brewing priority, regardless of which brewing activated it. Interesting. Chaos Knight, creep damage multiplier increased from 1.6 to 1.9. Crystal Maiden, Crystal Clone no longer interrupts Crystal Maiden's channeling. That's pretty massive buff. And this also feels right actually, because there's one time I was casting ultimate and I used the Crystal Clone, the shard, and my ultimate stopped. And I felt like that's kind of dumb. Cooldown decreased from 12 seconds to 10 seconds. It's pretty good. Dark Willow, Bramble Mace, cooldown increased from 20 seconds to 22 seconds. Dawnbreaker intelligence gain decreased from 2.2 to 2.0. Level 25 talent Starbreaker cooldown reduction decreased from 6 seconds to 5 seconds. Death Prophet. Level 15 talent Crypt Swarm cooldown decreased. Cooldown reduction increased from 2 seconds to 2.5 seconds. Drow Ranger gust bonus movement speed increased from 10% to 16%. Okay, now it is a bit more good. Pretty good actually. Nice. Earth Spirit Talent Bowler Smash damage decrease from 125 to 100. Earth Shaker Talent enchant item cooldown reduction decrease from 2 seconds to 1.5 seconds. Enigma Demonic Summonings Eidolons Gold Bounty decrease by 4. And mana cost decrease also, and cooldown decrease also. That's good. That's good stuff. Grimstroke level 15 Ink Swell movement speed decrease from 16% to 14%. Gyrocopter Flag Cannon Aghanim Scepter Side Cannon attack interval increase from 1.2 seconds to 1.3. Hoodwink Scurry buff duration rescale from 4 seconds to 3.5 to 5 seconds. Nice. 1 second more at max status. Huskar Burning Spear duration increase from 8 seconds to 9 seconds. Okay, kind of worried about Invoker. I see him. I have a feeling that they're gonna nerf him, but he's been already very nerfed in many aspects. Multiple things added on to make him much weaker. And if they nerf him anymore, he will legitimately become very weak. So as he was before these making him universal and that kind of changes. So I hope this is not a nerf. Could be balancing, that's fine, but not a nerf, because there's a lot of nerfs that happen. For example, like I could make a whole list of it. The Ghost Walk region was cut less than half, not even half, but less than half. And if you're touched while you're invisible, somebody use sentry and touch you, hit you, deal some damage, all the region bonuses are cancelled, right? And you normally don't go get any region from Quas anymore or damage from Exort anymore already in the laning stage. So that's, these two are already big enough nerfs, but there's been a couple more as well, and I don't know if they nerf him anymore. It will be kind of sad. Base health region decrease from 1 to 0.5. Freeze health decrease from 16 to 1 to 8 to 13 to 104 for the cold snap. EMP burn mana as mana restore decrease from 50% to 25%. Wow. So I've been playing Exort Invoker, right? I always enjoy playing Exort Invoker, which means like these two spells are not relevant until the very late game. The only way people were having great success with Invoker was playing Quas and Vex, which means Cold Snap, EMP, and Tornado. And also Ghost Walk. So they nerfed all aspects of Invoker that made him strong already. Because he was strong by Quas Vex style. And I personally go Exort style, so I was already playing a much weaker version of Invoker. And they nerfed the things that made him strong more. The Quas Vex part of Invokers been nerfed more, which means a later game it's much worse. It's much worse, unfortunately. From the mana burning aspect, from the cold snap aspect. Also, I remembered one more biggest nerf, that the Vex started to when they first released Invoker, the Vex used to reduce the cooldown of your items. So that was interesting and that was helpful, because you could use Boot of Travel, you could use Hex more, everything, even a refresher and everything, Shiva's Guard, whatever you can think of. So that was a nice thing, right? But then they removed that as well. So the things that they added to Invoker when they released Invoker as Universal Hero by taking away the old Exort, Quas, and Vex, they also take the things away that they added instead of those things. So the things that they put instead of the old Quas, Vex, Exort, they took away those things as well. Like from the cooldown reduction of the Vex affecting the items as well. Like they neutered it. They made it 50% as effective. Right? So the replacements are worse from the old Exort, Quas, Vex. And then you can see over here the healing from the cold snap has been reduced also. And the EMP blast of the mana restore also decreased. So the burn mana is the same, but the restoration of the mana is less. Like if they made it like 35%, okay, 40%, straight to 25%, I don't understand. The person who just, you know, responsible for these changes just goes a little too ham while nerfing Invoker. They cut it into half or even more, right? Just like the Ghostwalk thing. Not that they only nerfed the Ghostwalk healing region, but they also they nerfed it less than half. So it was so bad, like 70% nerf basically. And not only that, they also made the fact they made it so that if you get hit, you get no regen at all. So you should have had either one or the other, not both. But they did make it both. And not only nerf it by half, but nerf it by like 70%. So that is sad. That is kind of sad. Kunka, level 20 talent, torrent AoE decreased from 80 to 65. Legion Commander, Moment of Courage proc chance decreased further from 10 to 8%. So it was like, I think 12% or something, and then to 10%, and now to 8%. That is just, I don't know. Base intelligence increased by 2. Frost Blast cooldown reduction increased from 3 seconds to 3.5 seconds. Lifestealer Feast max health damage increased from 0.8 to 1.4% to 1% to 1.9%. That's pretty good. Even more stronger against high HP heroes like Pudge, etc. Luna Moonglaves damage reduction per bounce decreased from 56 to 38% to 30 to 50 to 35%. Aghanim Shard self damage reduction increased from 20% to 25%. Aghanim Shard buff duration increased from 6 to 7. Level 15 Talent Eclipse cooldown reduction from 25 seconds to 30 seconds. Magnus Shockwave mana cost rescale from 70 to 75. 70 to 100 to 75. Marcy Sidekick is no longer castable in illusions. On illusions, now is always active for Marcy with 50% effectiveness, even if it's not applied to any ally. If applied, previous rules are used. Nice. Meepo, base mana regeneration increase, health steal increase from 6 to 18 to 9 to 18. And Mega Meepo duration also increased from 20 seconds to 25 seconds. That's good. He needs big nerfs though. Nature's Prophet base strength decreased from 21 to 19. It should be 17, but okay. See, they didn't cut this in half, did they? From 21 to, I don't know, something very, very bad, very low. And they didn't double it either here. They go so like light on the other nerfs on other heroes, but for Invoker they do it like 50% or even more. That's just unfair. One of the coolest hero and they treat him really garbage. First they, you know, re-changed it after like 10 years of, more than 10 years of Invoker being the way he was, and then they changed it to a universal shitty hero thing, and then they were like, okay, but at least Vex would give you cooldown reduction and it works on items as well, and they removed the item reduction part as well. Okay, you don't have Quas regen, but you can go Ghost Walk and regen very quick. But they nerfed that as well, and more than 50% they nerfed it, the amount that you would get healed. And if they see you and you get hit, it's even less. Base strength decreased from 21 to 19 and cooldown increased. They really ruined Invoker, by the way. Cooldown increased from 12 to 9 seconds to now 15 to 9 seconds. So it's 15 seconds now. It should be 17 second, 15 second, and 13 second. Even that is low cooldown, but it's much better than this kind of nerf. This is almost non-significant nerf at all. Yikes. Program Magi, Fire Blast, cast range increased. Nice. 475 to 525. Bonus attack speed increased from 30 to 60 to 30 to 75. Self bonus attack speed increased from 30 to 90 to 40 to 100. Oh, that's pretty good. to Ogre Meta enjoyers. Unrefined Blast, cast range also increased to match the Fire Blast. Nice. Pangolier, Swashbuckle mana cost increased. Shield Crash, mana cost increased from 60 to 90 to 70 to 100. And they increased the Swashbuckle 75 to 90. Damage decreased from 70 to 280 to 60 to 240. Talent Swashbuckle of level 20. Damage decreased from 20 to 15. Phantom Assassin. Okay, they're gonna nerf her to the ground now. I feel like it. Vanish radius increased from 400 to 500. Aghanim Scepter cooldown rescale from 10 seconds to 50% of the current cooldown. Aghanim Scepter no longer increases Vanish buffer. Wow, yikes. Chance of deadly focus decreased from 20% to 17%. I think I remembered that amount from long time ago. I'm not sure what it was for. Okay, that is really bad though. Because remember, you get a chance to proc this, right? Your ultimate. It's not crit. You get ultimate, which is the buff that you get. So it's 17% to get the buff. It's not 17% to get the crit. 17% to get the buff, and then you can crit on the next attack. So I don't know. That doesn't feel good. 40% to 34% for Sifling. Hey, that's fine. You can reduce that one, but reducing this is just... This nerf was good enough. This nerf was absolutely good enough. But they nerfed this as well. That's just so bad. That is just so terrible. Primal Beast, Uproar, bonus damage decreased from 6 to 24 to 5 to 20. Pugna, Nether Blast, building damage increased from 50% to 60%. Enemy move slow increased from 30 to 60% to 45 to 60%. Cast range increased from 400 to 625 to 475 to 700. Ricky, Smoke Screen radius increased from 375 to 425. Borrow Strike, cooldown decreased from 15 to 12 seconds to 14 to 11 seconds. Shadow Demon, Demonic Cleanse, duration decreased from 7 seconds to 6 seconds. Demonic Purge 7 seconds to 6 seconds as well. Yeah, same. Slaughter, Slitherine Crush, cooldown decreased from 8 seconds to 7 seconds. Dark, level 25, Talent, Essence Shift duration decreased from 50 seconds to 40 seconds. That's fair. Spectre, cooldown decreased from 80 seconds to 40 seconds to 60 seconds to 40 seconds. It's the new Nature Prophet in a way. Spirit Breaker, greater bash movement speed as damage increased 20 to 35% to 25 to 40%. Okay, so we're gonna see more offlane Spirit Breakers or more support Spirit Breaker going core items just because of this. It's a 5% increase, but it was already good in the state it was, so now it's even better. Summon base damage increased by 4, so you have to buy Cooling Blade for sure. You already do, but now you must to mitigate this nerf. Bonus damage decreased from 120 to 200% to 100 to 180%. Yikes. P and 7 were the only good carries in the nerf. Fine. Ditch's Blast Off, cooldown rescale from 39 to 30 seconds to 40 to 25 seconds. Okay. Proximity Mines, all flying hero unit can now be targeted, can now trigger the mines. Flying hero units. That's good. So I guess Night Stalker? Hero units. Hero units. So it means wizards, familiars, and stuff. Okay. Timber Soberling Death, damage increased from 80 to 200 to 85 to 220. Treant Protector, base 7 decreased by 2, base mana regen decreased by 0.25. Okay, so Ring of Basilisk would be nice. Or Sage's Mask. Level 15 Talent Nature's Grasp, damage decreased from 30 to 25. Level 25 Talent Overgrowth, cooldown reduction decreased from 40 to 35 seconds. Vengeful Spirit, Magic Missile, cooldown increased from 12 seconds to 9 seconds to 15 to 9 seconds. Wave of Terror, attack damage reduction decreased from 15 to 30% to 10 to 25%. Visage Stone Form, cooldown for familiar decreased from 14 to 11 seconds. Oh, that's an OP. That's good. Warlock Upheaval, Slow per second, rescale from 10 to 25% to 11 to 20%. Okay. A bit better. Never mind. Better only at level 1. Then it gets bad. From 15 to 14, from 20 to 17, from 25 to 20. Upheaval radius decreased from 75 to 65 for the level 10 talent. Lever damage increase of Shupuchi 100 to 175 to 100 to 190, and attack Geminate attack damage increased from 15 to 60 to 20 to 65. Wind Ranger power shot per unit decreased from reduction per unit, decreased from 20% to 15%. I see. Winter Wyvern, Splinter Blast, main projectile speed increased from 650 to 750. That's pretty good now. Winter Skirts duration increased from 4.2 seconds to 5.25 seconds to 4.5 seconds to 5.5 seconds. That's pretty good. Witch Doctor base strength increased from 18 to 20. Cooldown increased from 100 to 60 seconds to 100 to 80 seconds. Damage increased from 60 to 140 to 70 to 140. Yeah, they nerfed the damage a lot. They increase the cooldown, but they increase the damage a little bit more. So it's almost it's barely noticeable. It's only noticeable at the early phase, but then I don't know. Level 11, it doesn't feel like that good. Level 18, it's kind of bad. Wraith King, level 15 talent Wraith Blast and duration increased from 0.75 seconds to 1 second. That's pretty good. Alright guys, that would be it for patch 7.34D. Rest in peace, Invoker, yet again. But I'll still be playing him because I enjoy him. So let me know if you're an Invoker enjoyer. I'd like to know your opinion about Invoker's nerf and other heroes. Whether you like to face them or you don't like to face them. What do you think about the changes of every hero? And if you did enjoy the review, I do reviews every patch. I try to, and also try to stream very often. So if you did enjoy, consider leaving a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. As always guys, take care and have yourself a damn good one. Never give up. Peace.